Welcome back, friends. It's been a couple of weeks since our last travel vlog, so to bring you back up to speed in case you've forgotten, last time out we'd just finished an amazing visit to Madrid, which ended in us discovering a diesel leak in the van whilst we were getting it ready to leave the capital. Now unfortunately, this week we experienced more van woes as our lights suddenly stopped working, but we do make it all the way to Granada to fulfil a long-held dream to visit the Alhambra Palace. So swings and roundabouts and all of that. But first off, we arrive in, well, who knows where.
I said that we weren't going to tell you where we were going, but that's actually because I didn't really know. I still don't know. I don't know what it's called, but it's a lovely little village. It's 2 hours south of Madrid.
Yeah.
And the drive here was, I was going to say it was quite nice. The second half was quite nice. The first half was like bloody Milton Keynes. It was just roundabout after roundabout after
honestly,
roundabout.
I'm not even joking. There must have been about 50 roundabouts.
At least. So that bit wasn't fun, but we're here and the weather is good. It's actually a dedicated motorhome parking spot as well, and it's quite nice.
It is. It's a really, really small village. And they've just got 2 spots, and they've got a water tap there and an emptying point. But yeah, it seems really nice, the little bit that we've seen so far.
It does.
There's supposed to be a tapas bar around the corner, so we might try that out later. For now, we're going to have lunch. We've got a bit of work to do then, and see what happens.
We've just come for a little wander around the town that we're staying in. It's a really sleepy old town.
It is.
But
not much going on at all.
No. But there's a square that we're in, and there's a bar, and there's a game of dominoes going on in the other corner. And every time it finishes, it erupts. It feels like we're about to start fighting each other. I think it's just finished now. Serious stuff, that is. It's like being in the Caribbean.
That meal was very nice.
It was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, we tried a couple of bits and pieces that we haven't eaten before, and they were really good. The place was pretty cool. It was very laid back. There weren't very many people there, a few families and stuff. So, a very, bless you, a very small town kind of bar. I think that's the only bar restaurant in this whole place.
Yeah, there's like one bar, one shop.
Yeah, that is it. That is it. But yeah, we've had a really nice evening. Just going to put AD to bed and try and get some sleep with these bells from the church that ring every 15 minutes. One of the reviews on this park up said, well, not one of the reviews, 80% of the reviews mentioned the bells from the church because we're literally right underneath it, and a lot of people find them annoying. We found them alright so far. They're quite soothing, I think.
Yeah. We'll see how it is throughout the night though. Well, those bells weren't too bad last night, no?
They stopped at midnight.
Yeah.
But they did start again at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So,
9 hours in between.
yeah, it's alright.
It didn't disturb AD anyway. Oh.
There we go. Right on cue.
So we think we are going to stay here another night, right?
I think that would be really nice. Well, I mean, it's halfway through the day now already. So,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I don't think we've got an option really.
Yeah. Maybe head down the bar again later?
Absolutely. I mean, there's nothing else, literally nothing else to do in this town, this village. I read somewhere that there's 300 inhabitants here. There's 300 people that live here, so that gives you the scale of how small it is and why there's so little to do. But it's pretty cool. It's nice and relaxing.
I like it, yeah. Yeah, it's really nice to just have the kind of peace and quiet after the busyness of Madrid.
We went out for a beer at the bar. It was very nice. We met a few people.
Yeah, there was loads of kids playing. Like, they were a lot older than her, but like they were coming up to her and like chatting to her and stuff. So she really enjoyed it. She was fascinated, wasn't she?
Yeah, she loved it, just watching them playing. And we decided that we wouldn't have food at the bar again because we had it last night. So I have cooked. It's Spanish inspired. I bought this bomba rice, it's called, which is the rice that they use, I think, in paella. And it is like a very fat short grain rice, I think, that soaks up a ton of liquid.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah,
she's enjoying it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
just going to grab a quick lunch then. Lovely view in the supermarket car park. But we really want to get to where we're going, so no time to be stopping somewhere else, is it?
Needs must, eh?
Does it look okay then?
Looks lovely, yeah. It's just off the road, but the road's really quiet, so
Yeah.
I don't think that should be too much of an issue. There is a actual camping place up there, which is like, it's on an old campsite, disused campsite.
Yeah.
But they've created a brand new area for caravans, camping cars, motorhomes, and it looks alright, but you have to pay for it. And then down here, it looks actually quite a lot nicer.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's absolutely free. Well, friends, you are in for a very rare treat today. This is a once in a lifetime experience.
No, it's not. It happened once before.
Did it?
When I made you that
Yeah, okay. Yeah, once in a lifetime experience. Here we go. You saw it here first. Sarah made dinner.
It looks good, right?
It looks good. It does. It looks
Got
great.
a little salad going on, some meats, some cheeses, some pasta. What do you think, AD?
Not sure.
Oh, Jay's been editing all afternoon since we got here. So yeah, I've made the dinner this evening. So we're just gonna sit and enjoy this, and then I don't know. I don't even know what time it is.
I haven't got a clue. It's been one of those days today. But we're in a really nice park up. It's like a picnic area, and we are probably now 2 or 3 hours from Granada.
Yeah, not far away actually.
Exciting.
Yeah. So last night I was finishing washing up and Joe was just getting AD ready for bed, and we had a few lights on, and then they went out, just all of them. So I went round the back and the fuse had blown, so I changed the fuse, flicked the trip switch back on, and it just blew straight away again. So we've got a problem with our lights that we need to try and fix. Yeah. First I'm going to make a coffee. Right, it's a little bit stressy, this situation, because no one likes anything going wrong in their van, do they? But I think, as far as things go, it's probably one of the better things that could break electrical wise, because if the fan broke or the fridge, that would be not great. So yeah, as much as it's a little bit inconvenient, and it was quite dark last night, not the worst thing that could have happened. However, I am obviously going to try and fix this. There's 3 things I think that could be happening. So we've got a short somewhere, which means that the current is being redirected and going somewhere else in the van. There is a problem with one of the connections. There's quite a lot of connections on these lights because they're all on the same circuit, looped off each other, or the wire is physically damaged. Anyway, let's get cracking, have a look, see if we can find out what the fault is. Here's our electrics box. It's one of those things that you hope you don't need, so you kind of feel like you want to leave it behind, but at the same time, you know that if anything goes wrong with the electrics, you're going to need it. First things first then, before I start popping any of the lights out, I'm going to have a look in the garage, just follow the cabling along, just to make sure that there's no damage or obvious signs of any bad connections on that bit of the circuit. That all looks fine in the back of here then. As you know, I checked that a few days ago anyway, so I was hoping that that wasn't going to be the case, but you never know. We do have lights in the garage, as you can see, because again, they're also on a different circuit. I'm glad that I did that because that means I can see what I'm doing in here. I don't know, but these are the lights that we had on, I think. So I feel like that's where the problem could be. I'm going to check the others as well. I can't see anything obvious with the with the connections. Yeah, so I'm a bit puzzled at the minute still.
We've decided that we're just going to leave these now. They're like nice dangling light features. What do you reckon?
New addition, innit?
Sarah's given up. Can't find the fault, so just play with AD instead. No, seriously, what's going on?
Well, there's nothing obvious that I can see with the connections or the wire that I can get to. Obviously, the thing is, from the garage, the cabling then goes up behind this wall and into the ceiling here. And so I can't check all of the cabling, do you know what I mean? That's impossible. I mean, it's really good quality cable, and we paid attention to make sure that it wasn't going to be nipped anywhere, so I just can't see that being an issue. But then I don't know what else it can be at this stage. I think what I might do, and you did suggest this, but I was like, no, because it's just going to pop again. Might try another fuse in it.
Oh, I see. Can I just say, we know that Sarah's desperate when she's trying my ideas on the electrics, because I have no clue about the electrics whatsoever. Here we go, this should be fun.
No, because the reason you said, do you want to try another fuse? And I said no, because nothing's changed, so it's just going to pop again. But actually, thinking about it, something has changed. The lights are out of the ceiling, so
yes.
The thing what I was saying about if this metal bit is touching the foil bit of the insulation, that could be causing a short.
There we go.
So because they're out, if it now works,
then we know that that's the problem.
Exactly, and if it blows again, that's not the problem.
Yes.
So I'm going to use one of the fuses. The reason I was reluctant to do that is because we've only got like 4 fuses, so I don't just want to keep blowing through them, because I don't know where we would get them from in Spain either.
That's fine, but it eliminates one more potential issue. So I think it's probably a good idea to do.
Yeah.
Something else though to bear in mind, it is upload day, and we haven't uploaded the video yet, and we've got virtually no signal where we are, so we're going to have to get on the road at some stage. We can't spend all day trying to fix this.
Yeah.
So I reckon we pop that fuse in. If that blows, then we drive on to our next destination, upload the video, and then try sorting it out in the dark later.
That sounds like a brilliant plan. Okay, I'm putting it on. It's blown. Yeah. So as you just saw, the fuse blew straight away, so at least we know now that it's not the problem that the lights are touching any of the insulation and shorting it that way. But yeah, as James says, I'm at a bit of a loss now as to what it could be, so I need to spend some time thinking. I've just thought of one other thing that might be the issue. It could be that one of the actual lights is faulty. We could take them off one at a time, but we'd need fuses. Like, those fuses are like so cheap, but it's just getting hold of them.
We've got how many lights? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights, so we need potentially 7 fuses.
Yeah, we've only got 4. The lights actually weren't the easiest to get out, so I've just taped them up for now. We'll see if they stay in place throughout the journey.
Take your time, mate. We're not in any rush. We've just arrived in our latest park up, and it's in a town called Cabra. It's about halfway between where we were and Granada, so I think we're a couple of hours away from Granada. And first impressions, it's beautiful. It's a lovely town. What do you reckon?
It's really, really nice. It looks really different because it's all houses. I've not really seen any apartment blocks yet, have you?
There are a few, yeah, but it's mainly just detached houses. They look massive as well. So I've got a feeling there's a bit of wonga knocking about in this place.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for a little wander. We still need to do the work that I was talking about earlier. I need to get that video uploaded. Otherwise you guys are going to have nothing to watch today. And going to try and grab something to eat as well.
As I was watching some footage back earlier, I realised that there's probably something that I need to address. I know my sunglasses are really wonky. Like, I know this. I'm surprised no one's pulled me up on it already. Basically, I stood on them a few weeks ago and one of the hinges got a bit damaged, but they're prescription sunglasses, so they just are my sunglasses. I can't just get another pair from anywhere, so yeah, they're just going to be wonky for a while.
So I'm sad to report that we've failed with the video so far. But we have found some food, you know, priorities and all of that.
Yeah, we just need to refuel, don't we? And then we'll crack on and get it uploaded and out to you guys.
That meal was both delicious and it was absolutely massive.
It was huge.
And
with 3 big plates of food.
Yes. You sound not too pleased though.
No, I am. I'm just stuffed. And now we've got to walk back and it's like 25 minutes.
Yeah, very true. Interestingly as well, the food has already changed.
Yeah.
I mean, we're what, 6 hours from Madrid?
Uh-huh.
And it feels like everything's completely different.
Go on then, update everyone with what we've been doing for the last couple of days.
We have been working. We've just been working. We found this place and we liked it. 72 hours, free parking. So we thought, well, we may as well just sit here and do some work, do a few days' work. We're trying to get ahead at the minute, because then that'll allow us to, you know, not stress as much when we don't get a video out on a Sunday.
Exactly, we're running around trying to get some Wi-Fi or something.
Exactly.
Jay's finished work for the day, so he's taken AD into town to get a drink. I'm going to have a quick tidy up in here because it is absolute chaos. There's stuff everywhere. And then I need to do an hour's work myself, and then I'm going to go and join them in town and have some dinner. Oh, and we've still not fixed the lights. But we found somewhere we think that hopefully will sell 3-amp fuses, the same place that is hopefully going to sell toilet fluid as well. So we are going to swing by there tomorrow, I think, and pick both of those up, and then hopefully we can do some troubleshooting on the lights and get them working again, or at least if not working, just get them put back in the ceiling so we're not dealing with this ridiculous taped up situation. Managed to get done what I needed to, well, kind of anyway. There's just not enough hours in the day at the minute. But yeah, I am on my way to meet James and AD now. We just found somewhere really nice, or so we thought, in the park here to get something to eat and just relax for the evening. Turns out they don't start serving food until 9 o'clock in the evening. Like, I know, like, people eat late in Spain, but like 9 o'clock is even too late for me, so.
But
yeah.
That seems to be the norm here, because the last place that I asked at, they said it would be at least until 9 when they started serving food.
Yeah. So. But that's probably why we've been walking around like at this time and it's been like quite dead still.
Maybe it's a late culture because it's so hot here.
Maybe.
And it only cools down at around this time, so
That's true.
when they decide to come out and eat.
Possibly.
Well, the food's just come. It's after 9:30, and this place is just starting to fill up, but like properly fill up as well. It's really weird. This is there must be the culture in this town or down south or something.
Yeah, we've got to get used to it, man, I think.
We do, yeah. I'm really interested to see what it's like further down south. If it gets later, you know, like 11 o'clock, and that's what time the restaurants start opening. But the food looks good.
It does.
Let's dig in.
The next morning, we headed straight for a shopping centre to try and find some toilet fluid and some 3-amp fuses. They sold neither.
Well, we failed miserably on the fuses and the toilet fluid still. It's turning into a right wild goose chase, isn't it? Anyway, we have got to the campsite. Also failed at that because we should have booked, we should have known really. So we can't stay there tonight. However, they're letting us stay outside in the car park and we've booked on for the next 3 nights. So yeah, this is just outside Granada, which is where we're going to be exploring. The campsite has got a pool, so AD and I are just going to go and check that out while Jay makes dinner.
And that's where we're going to leave you this week, friends. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please smash that thumbs up button. And if you're not yet subscribed, then we'd love you to do that as well. And make sure you hit the little bell button too, so you get notified every time we post a new video. Next week, we're going to be exploring the gorgeous city of Granada. and of course the fabulous Alhambra. Catch you then.